world increasingly connected through screens and profiles, the quest for love has taken a digital turn. But what happens when that quest becomes a trap, leading to financial loss and emotional turmoil? Good evening and welcome to ISM News. I'm James Asher. Our top story tonight sheds light on a growing menace in the digital age: online romance scams. What may appear to be an innocent online connection has, in some cases, resulted in heartbreak, financial ruin, and tragically, even self-harm. In the following segment, we'll hear a poignant and cautionary tale from a brave victim. Meet Kathy, who, in the twilight of her life, fell prey to a love scam that left her devastated and drained of her hard-earned retirement funds. Her story serves as a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk in the world of online romance.
It all began innocently, just like a fairy tale. He was charming, and his words seemed like poetry. I thought I had found love after all these years. But it was a web of lies. He was a master manipulator, slowly weaving a trap around my heart. His stories tugged at my emotions, and I believed every word. As days turned into weeks, he started asking for small amounts of money. At first, it seemed harmless, a gift for his daughter's birthday, an unexpected medical bill. I obliged because I believed in him, in the love we had, and I wanted to help. But it didn't stop there. His requests grew more frequent and the amounts larger. He'd tell me stories of emergencies and dire situations, and I couldn't bear the thought of him suffering. I started to dip into my retirement savings, convinced that love was worth the sacrifice. Little did I know, it was all a deceitful act. A mirage of affection. He drained my retirement savings, leaving me financially broken. But it wasn't just about the money. It was the emotional devastation, the betrayal of trust, that hurt the most. I felt lost, broken, and vulnerable. I want others to learn from my experience. Don't let these scammers rob you of your dreams.
Kathy faced the darkest side of the internet, but she didn't let it define her. She's a symbol of resilience, and her story is a cautionary tale for all of us. Our continued exploration of online romance scams, we have invited Kelvin, an expert in the field of cybersecurity. Kelvin, thank you for joining us. Kelvin, we've just heard the heart-wrenching story of Kathy, who fell victim to an online romance scam. Can you shed some light on the common patterns and tactics used by scammers in cases like these?
Absolutely. Online romance scams often follow a similar pattern. Scammers create fake profiles, build a connection with their victims, and exploit their emotions. They gain trust, share stories, and create a sense of intimacy, all while hiding their true identity. This emotional manipulation can lead victims to share personal and financial information.
It's truly distressing how these scammers prey on vulnerable individuals. What steps can people take to protect themselves from falling into these traps?
Vigilance is the key. First, verify the identity of the person you're interacting with online. Be cautious about sharing personal information or sending money to someone you haven't met in person. Also, be aware of red flags, such as requests for financial assistance, inconsistent stories, or reluctance to meet face-to-face. It's essential to trust your instincts and seek advice from trusted friends or family members.
Excellent advice, Kelvin. In cases like the one we just heard, the emotional and financial toll can be devastating. What support and resources are available for victims of online romance scam?
Victims should report the scam to local law enforcement and organizations like the Malaysia Computer Emergency Response Team, MyCERT, and National Scam Response Center, NSRC, at 997. There are support groups and organizations that provide assistance and guidance to victims, helping them cope with the emotional aftermath. It's crucial for victims to remember they are not alone and that there is help available.
Thank you, Kelvin, for sharing your expertise and insights. Together, we can work to raise awareness and prevent these heart-wrenching scams. If you or someone you know has been affected by a love scam, don't hesitate to seek support and report the incident to the authorities. Together, we can raise awareness and put an end to this heart-wrenching issue. Stay safe and good night.